Be warned, once you hear this story, sleep won't come easy tonight. In the early 19th century, nestled in the rural countryside of Adams, Tennessee, lived the Bell family. The tales of their encounters with a supernatural entity have spawned one of the most enduring ghost stories in American folklore, the haunting of the Bell Witch. It all began in the summer of 1817, when John Bell, the family patriarch, encountered strange animals with unnatural features in his fields. Soon after, the family began hearing eerie knocking sounds on the walls of their log cabin. At first, they dismissed it as the wind or animals moving about, but as the noises intensified and became more frequent, dismissing them became impossible. Within the Bell household, the entity began to manifest in more terrifying ways. Bed covers were yanked away during the night, pillows thrown from beds, and the children reported being slapped or having their hair pulled by an invisible force. The most affected was the Bell's youngest daughter, Betsy. She was subjected to relentless physical attacks, including scratches and brutal beatings that left visible marks on her skin. The entity soon gained a voice and self-identified as Kate, often spewing insults and threats, aimed mainly at John Bell and Betsy. What made the Bell Witch distinct from other ghost stories was its voice and intelligence. It could engage in lengthy conversations, accurately cite scripture, and even mimic the voices of those it encountered. The notoriety of the Bell Witch grew, drawing curious visitors from miles around. Even a future president, Andrew Jackson, reportedly visited the Bell farm to witness the phenomenon firsthand. As the legend goes, Jackson's entourage experienced bizarre events, such as horses refusing to move and the sounds of disembodied voices taunting them, convincing him of the haunting's authenticity. The relentless haunting continued for several years, reaching its climax in 1820 when John Bell fell gravely ill. His condition deteriorated rapidly, with symptoms resembling those of poisoning. One gloomy December morning, John Bell was found dead in his bed. A mysterious vial filled with a dark liquid was discovered nearby, which, when tested on a household cat, proved lethal. The voice of the Bell Witch claimed responsibility for his death, celebrating his departure by singing drinking songs. In 1821, the witch suddenly announced it would leave, but promised to return in 7 years. True to its word, it is said that the Bell Witch did return in 1828 for a brief duration before disappearing once more. However, locals insist that the spirit never truly left the area, with reports of strange occurrences continuing in the region to this day. Skeptics have since attempted to rationalize the events as mass hysteria or exaggerated tales. But the story of the Bell Witch persists, a chilling reminder of the thin veil between the natural and supernatural. Whether you believe it to be true or not, the haunting tale of the Bell Witch remains one of the most compelling and terrifying legends in America's history, one that ensures you might think twice before turning off the lights tonight.